Hello everybody, Starshot here to welcome you back to another Let's Play of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We last left off going through the pass and encountering a lighthouse where an old man who apparently wasn't happy with how we greeted him and how we were talking to him and all that, wanted help in clearing some monsters out of his lighthouse. And after we got that taken care of, we finally came here to Menorah Village, where we'll take a short break and before moving on to the main city of the Ruan region. Let's see, what's this here? It's definitely been a while since I last looked around, and you can kind of talk to all the civilians here and see kind of what's going on, but this isn't like Legend of Zelda where you can go running into people's houses and start breaking their pots to farm for money, so, but, yeah, so it's definitely a nice little area here, kind of helps fill out the world a bit more, gives us something to do. Let's see here, and here's like a little shop. We can pick up some new items, or some new ingredients we can use for stuff that we may not have gotten to before. And we'll pick up some of these fruits as well. I'm sure we'll use them for something once we figure out the recipe for them. Let's see, and here's the general goods, so you can even find more things to buy. But yeah, so pretty much if you need any new ingredients or things to pick up, then this is pretty much where you go check out, and they even have items if you just want to pick those up instead. But we'll go ahead and get to the inn here and get something to eat. And we can just spend the usual 60, which is nice. It's a lot cheaper than some of the food items. Let's see, but I'm fairly certain... here's this guy here. He's of course the one where we can buy some food items from and learn some new recipes. I always try to at least get these going. It always helps to have a lot of variety for this game. And let's see here. I'm fairly certain because I remember this area. That there should be some story stuff involved, but maybe I need to go a bit further. Okay, so it looks like we need to explore a bit more to search the area, but I have a good idea where you might need to go. Thought I remember eating over here or something. Well, this is kind of annoying. I was fairly certain the area that I was in was where we would go to eat, but let me go check back at the inn here and see if maybe I just need to talk. Okay, so maybe I just talk to this guy instead. Okay, yeah, apparently you have to talk to him. Oh well, I guess that's... I don't always talk to the NPCs that often, unless I have something I need to do. But then again, I grew up with a lot of different RPGs where the text from most NPCs didn't really do much for the story, but I need to relearn that, especially for this game. Welcome to the White Magnolia. I don't recall seeing you before. Are you here on vacation? No, we're just passing through on our way to Ruan. We came from Boys by way of the Crone Pass. You're joking. Wow. I never thought I would meet another person brave enough to handle that place in this day and age. You're into hiking, I assume? No, not especially. It sure works up an appetite, though. Is there anything you'd particularly recommend? Oh yes, I would suggest trying the box lunch. What's that? That windmill at the edge of town has a platform with a great view. Every day at lunch, lots of people buy them and take them there to eat. Oh, that might be nice. From what you're saying, it sounds like something I'd like. Well, why don't we try it? What kind of boxed lunches are there? Well, there's the smoked ham sandwich and the seafood palette. Either would be good, in my opinion. I think I'll try the sandwich. Then I'll have the seafood palette. I believe that's how I pronounce it. Who knows? Thank you. That'll be 120 mira. Yeah, let's not buy it. You know, but sorry, if we want to continue on with the story, it's just one of those choices that we have to make. And I'll toss in some herb tea at no charge. It's my specialty. Thanks. Want to go over to the viewing platform? Sure. But yeah, so there's quite a few of these story segments that go along. So, and it does definitely help build up the world, even if it is a lot of text for some people, I'm sure. I've already checked here. He's not in the general store either. Damn, where could he be? Get a move on, Joshua. Whoa, Estelle, watch where you're going, or... Ack! Oof! Ow! Actually, that was kind of funny. Got some regular, old-school humor there. I'm sorry, are you okay? Even with that sound effect, you know, the two bumps. I wonder how they made that one. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going, and... No, it's alright. Pardon me, I confess my attention was elsewhere as well. Oh, okay. So, I guess we're even. I swear, Estelle, what are you doing? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm sorry if she disturbed you. You're not hurt, I hope. No, I'm fine. I was looking for someone and I wasn't watching where I was going. Oh, who are you looking for? A little boy about 10 years old wearing a cap. I don't suppose you've seen him by any chance. A boy in a cap. You see anyone like that, Joshua? Not that I can recall, no. I see. Where could he be? If you'll excuse me, sorry to have caused you any trouble. Joshua? Hello? Calling Joshua. Come in, Joshua. Oh, what is it? Gee, I wonder. Oh, I get it. I see what's going on. What half-baked idea are you cooking up this time? Now, no need to be shy about it. I see the way she's set your heart aflutter. Absolutely not. I just think I've met her before, a long time ago. I was just surprised. Met her before, you say? As pickup lines go, I give it 30 points. Moving on, don't you recognize her uniform? Now that you mention it, isn't that the same outfit that Josette used as a disguise? Yep, the Genus Royal Academy uniform. Since we're in Ruan, it's not all that surprising to see someone wearing one. Ah, so that's the real thing then. She seemed polite and smart and refined. Totally different from that scruffy, crude pretender, in other words. What are you talking about? Josette had you completely fooled from the get-go. Oh, that's right. You teased me about it then, too. Well, if you get taken for a fool again, don't expect me to help you. Grrr. Instead of picking on me, why not work on becoming a better judge of character? Alright. Fine, I won't pick on you anymore. Good. Now why don't we go have lunch up on the viewing platform? Fine. Yeah, this, I think you know, it's pretty much part of this game's charm of why I remember it so fondly, just because of these two characters and the nice dialogue they have for everything. You know, you can definitely see how much effort they kind of put into the characters themselves. Wow, check out this view. Yep, you can practically see the entire ocean from here. Getting to eat at a nice place like this really makes it feel like you're living it up, huh? It sure does. So, shall we have ourselves a little picnic then? Picnic? Yeah. Sure. I'm starving. Get a load of this smoked ham sandwich. Mmm, it smells so good. I'm looking forward to eating my seafood paella. I'm mixing it up now. Personally, I love the smell of saffron. Well, let's dig in. Well, yes, let's. Time for that first bite. Chomp, munch, chew, gulp. Wow, it's as good as it smells. The lettuce is super fresh and crunchy. The patel is really good too, just the right amount of saffron. My compliments to the chef. Hey, can I have a bite? I've never tried patella before. Alright, how about we share? But my hands are full. I know, you can feed me. Feed you? Yep. This is a little embarrassing. Oh, it's fine. It's not like anyone's watching. Unless you can let loose, you'll never enjoy yourself. It's not being seen that makes it embarrassing. I don't have much of a choice here, do I? And we get our little description of Joshua and Estelle having a bite of the patella, as Joshua feeds Estelle. Munch, chew, gulp. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna put too much effort into these sound effects, because I don't have anything to chew on here. Mmm, delicious. That's some pretty fantastic seafood. I don't know what that super peppery smell is, but it really adds something. Yep, it's pretty good. Oh, I'm being selfish, aren't I? Okay, give this a try. And she pushes the sandwich into Joshua's mouth, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Nope. Chew, chew, chew. Gulp. That's pretty tasty, but you really didn't have to do that, you know. I know. Ah, that hit the spot. The herbal tea we got with our meals was pretty good. Yeah, it was nice and warming without sitting all heavy. The breeze is so nice, makes me kinda sleepy. They say you shouldn't sleep right after eating, but maybe a little post-meal nap isn't so bad, in moderation. Yeah. Huh? Is that bird gonna be important later? Hey, did you see that bird? It looked like a seagull, except it was huge. Yeah, the wings were a different shape and the beak was sharp. Maybe it was a falcon or an eagle. A white falcon? Didn't know they made them in that color. I wonder if it's a sign of good fortune in our future. Haha, that would be nice. Hey, I thought you were sleepy. Oh, not anymore, I guess. Maybe we should get going then. I'd like to check in with the Ruan Guild branch and get all our paperwork squared away. Oh, right. Okay, I hate to leave, but I guess we have to. But yeah, so as you haven't already guessed, a lot of these videos will sadly have me most of the time voicing lines just because of how much text there is. So I hope you don't miss out on my interesting commentary or any of my stories. Today must be my day for just randomly running into people. Sorry about that, I'm just looking for somebody. Say, you're not from around here, are you? Nope, we're from out of town. Hey, aren't you... What? We ran into a girl who said she was looking for a boy who was wearing a cap. You know anything about that? Oh, I'm looking for her, actually. Where'd you see her? Over by the tavern. It was a while ago, though, so I'm not sure where she went. Would you like us to help you search? No, that's okay. I'm pretty sure I can find her. Okay, bye. That kid seems pretty energetic. He reminds me a little of Luke back in Roland. I wonder what the kids are up to now. What's wrong? It might just be my imagination, but... Have you lost anything? Lost what? Anything you're wearing? Like a money pouch or something? Why are you asking all of a sudden? Let's see. Pouch, check. Hairband, check. Bracer emblem. I knew it. What the... Where is it? Did I drop it on the mountain pass or something? Calm down. I remember that you had it when we were eating lunch. If you lost it, it has to be somewhere around here. But where around here? Oh, no way. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. It was probably that kid. I bet it happened when he accidentally ran into you. What? Why would he want my bracer emblem? What reason does a kid have for wanting anything? He probably just took it because he could. Oh, he is in so much trouble. Once I get my hands on him, he's gonna get the spanking of his life. Now calm down. For now, let's focus on figuring out where he went. Or where he is. I guess the other one worked too, but yeah, so now we have to look for that kid because he just stole our emblem. Let's see. Let me go ahead and check the tavern next now, just to see if he went there or something we can talk to. I guess not. Okay, so apparently he should still be somewhere in the town that he usually hopes. Oh, he apparently went over to the flower shop, which I believe is the general goods store. Or this person here. Hey, what's wrong? I have a question for you. You haven't seen a little boy in a cap around here, have you? Let me think. Was he a student's guest at the Royal Academy? Yes, actually. Do you know the boy? He's not from this town. I think he's one of the orphans. Huh? From Mercia Orphanage. A woman called Matron Theresa? Yeah, Theresa. I just couldn't get it right the first time. Is the administrator. She takes in kids who've lost their parents. It's just off the Gull Seaside Way to the east. So the kid lives there? Let's go check it out. Well, now we know where to go next. Of course, we're gonna encounter a few monsters along the way, but gotta have something else to do. And of course, there's some weird ones as well. But it's good to check around, just like for a treasure chest, for example. Fill this chest with your tears because it is empty. But yeah, so... let's see. So pretty much finding this kid will be our main thing, but it shouldn't take us too long to get to the orphanage. Yep, here we are. And then right over the other way is Ruan. But we have this to take care of first. Looks like it's up ahead. Yeah. What's wrong, Estelle? Okay, that settles it. This situation has nothing to do with it. It's not okay to take things from people. When we find him, we need to punish him. Leave it to you to get all worked up over it. But for right now, you need to just settle down, okay? course, this music doesn't really match our situation, does it? And this even more or less so. But it fits the area, at least. I swear, Clem, where did you go? Miss Chloe is gonna be worried about you. Haha, no she won't. Not after I show her the awesome thing I got. Where'd you get it, Clem? Haha, now don't freak out or anything. I just borrowed it from some crazy lady I ran into. Who are you calling crazy? What? Ah, what are you doing here? And apparently the chicken was scared too. I'm a bracer. Give me a little credit. Whatever a delinquent like you goes, we'll figure it out in no time. Damn it, well, you're not catching me. Oh, the mouth on this kid. Hey, get back here! And now we get this little scene of them running around after each other. Almost like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Hey, mister, what's going on? Did Clem do something bad again? Sorry to barge in like this. Damn it, let me go! I'll sue you for child abuse! How old is this kid? Oh yeah, I think she said she was 10. Why does he already know about child abuse? Suing. You're a real brat, you know that? Now give me back my emblem. You got no proof I took it. Well, you're right on that one, but there's nothing a quick search won't fix. Hey, cut it out. That tickles. Pervert, abuse. Come on, just give it up and hand over what you took. Zerg? Or Sieg? What? What the hell was that? Yep, we just got attacked by a falcon, folks. Get away from the boy! Lay another hand on him and you'll have me to Huh? Hey, you're that... I remember you from Minora. Scree! Apparently his name is Gur Falcon. Or Grauer Falcon? Whatever. Help me, Miss Chloe! I didn't do anything and she's being mean to me. Didn't do anything, my butt. You stole my emblem. Ha, so where's your proof? And no tickling this time. Grrr. Hey, we meet again. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I thought for sure that a thief had broken in. I assume there's a reason for all this? There sure is, Miss Chloe. Clem was being bad again. Hey, is the apple pie ready yet? Apparently this guy is only thinking with his stomach, and not concerned with the situation at all. Oh well. You'll have to wait a little longer. It still needs time to bake. You freaking brat. Child abuser. When are you gonna grow up, Clem? Is the pie done yet? This has gotten out of hand. Oh, yes, I suppose it has. Scree! My, what's all the noise? Matron Theresa. I had it before. Theresa? Whatever. I don't know the full story, but it sounds like Clem's been up to no good. Hey, no fair. I didn't do anything. The pervert lady just says I did. Who are you calling a pervert? Oh dear, this won't do. Clem, did you really not do anything? Of course not. Do you swear to adios? I swear. I see. It's just that you dropped some kind of badge in the nursery earlier. That wasn't yours, was it? But it was in my pants pocket. I told you. Oh my. Nicely done. Clem, no more excuses. Give her back what you stole. Alright, alright. I give it back, so just drop it. And we got the emblem back from Clem here. Whoa. I'm out of here. Clem? It's alright. He'll be back when he starts getting cold. More to the point, why is everyone standing around? Why don't you tell me the whole story over a cup of tea? And we got our introduction from Estelle and explained about the recent events over a veritable feast of tea and pie. Sounds delicious. I see. He really isn't a mean-spirited child, but he can be quite the little trickster. I feel like these teacups and pot are a bit out of place, being, I think, sprite work compared to the other models in the room. As his guardian, I must apologize. I am truly sorry. Oh, it's okay. I got my emblem back. Plus, I got some tasty herbal tea and apple pie out of it, so we're square. Thank you both. The tea was really the best part, though. It's just like the kind they brew in the tavern. Is it grown locally? Yes. My gardening is one of my hobbies, actually. I give some to the barkeep at the tavern whenever I have extra. Neat. I'm gonna have to give my vote to the apple pie, though. It was just plain amazing. Well, I can't take credit for that. She made it. She? Who? You mean Chloe? This is still so embarrassing. I was really rude earlier. To think I could be so mistaken. Oh, don't worry about it. Apple pie heals all wounds. Or something like that. Besides, I wasn't acting like any kind of saint myself. That white hawk sure surprised the hell out of me, though. Oh, that was Sieg. He's a gray falcon. Gray falcon? I'll just say gray falcon. A gray falcon? That's Liberl's national bird, isn't it? You seem really comfortable with him. Is he your pet? No, I don't keep him. He's a close friend, though. Wow, as friends go, he's pretty awesome. That reminds me, aren't you a student at the Royal Academy? But you live here? No, I stay in the girls' dorm on campus. It's not that far away, so I like to come and visit when I can. I sometimes worry I might be kind of a bother, though. Oh dear, please don't think like that. You're always so helpful when you come by. And the children are always happy to see you. Matron, I personally worry that you might be neglecting your duties at school in favor of us. I know that's a silly concern to have about you. I won't let you down. You live on campus, huh? I've always kind of wanted to know what that was like. I imagine that we got a weekly taste of it at the church lessons. But isn't the entrance exam for the academy pretty hard? I think my head would explode if I had to take an exam like that. Haha, it's not so hard. I think it might be far more difficult to become a bracer. You know, I've always kind of wanted to be one ever since I was a little girl. I don't even know what to say to that. You call me a bracer, but I'm still just an apprentice. We have to travel all over the kingdom before we can advance. I think we'll be in Ruan for a little while, though. In that case, perhaps I'll have a chance to repay you. Plus, the children would love for you to come back and play again. I'll prepare a whole mountain of tea and baked goods. Matron Theresa sure is a nice lady. Yes, she's very motherly. I'm sure all the children here think of her as their mother. Oh, it's Sieg again. Oh, Sieg, were you waiting for me? Scree! That's right, they're not here to hurt anyone. This is Estelle, and that's Joshua. You remember them, right? Scree! good boy. Wow, you can actually talk to him? Well, he doesn't actually talk per se, but I can understand what he's trying to say. We've always been able to tell what the other is feeling. Whoa, bird telepathy is so cool. Sounds like mutual love to me. It is. Hello, Sieg. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you. Now, read my mind. Scree? Scree! Oh. Are my thoughts too complex to read? If you were thinking of what I think you were thinking of, then no. Snicker. Yeah, I'm not really sure what sound snickering is. Or at least I can't remember right off the top of my head. Oh, by the way, aren't you two headed for Ruan? Yeah, we're planning to register at the local guild. If we don't do that, we can't work. Well, if you're going to it's a weird one. Guild, I have a few things to do over there myself. I'll just call it Runa Guild. Maybe I could show you around. Really? That would be great. But don't you have to go back to school soon? No, it's alright. I got special permission to be out today. I don't have to return until after nightfall. Sounds like a plan then. Let's go to Ruan. So let's go ahead and do that right now. The video might be running a bit long, but I think, you know, maybe going there would be a good place to stop before then. Miss Chloe! Clem? Oh, it's that brat. You know, you shouldn't be playing around here. What would you do if a monster attacked you? I just had to come apologize to you. I'm sorry for lying about the emblem thingy. Haha, well don't worry, I'm not mad at you. But isn't there someone else you should be apologizing to? Ack. No, there isn't. I know you're a good boy. So why don't you go and apologize? Well, if you want me to, I guess I gotta. Miss Bracer lady? I'm sorry. Oh, you're apologizing to me. So there is justice in this world. Hey, don't get me wrong. I just wanted to apologize to Miss Chloe. Aren't bracers supposed to pay attention to what's going on? If a little kid like me can grab something off you so easily, what's your excuse? Grr. Bye-bye. Make sure you hone that training of yours before you lose something even more valuable. What a little brat. Settle down. He was just trying to hide his own embarrassment. Not to mention, you really aren't the most attentive person in the world. Maybe you should heed his advice. Grr, you're even a bigger brat. Giggle. You two must be really close. I mean, you act like brother and sister. We do? Only insofar as we try to look out for each other. Oh, that's a big help. Haha, I'm honestly a little envious. I was an only child. I wish I knew what kind of relationship feels like. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, shouldn't we be heading out? We can get to Ruan just by following the beach. Okay, let's get going then. Definitely out of all of the games I've ever played, this is probably the one with the most text out of any of them. And it looks like I have some combat to take care of with these Mars shells. Divides after being wounded. Oh, that might be a problem. Let's just use their weaknesses of arts and see how well that works. But yeah, pretty much out of any of the games I've ever played, I'm sure this is the one with the most text you'll ever find. You know, since a lot of it is, like, I know there's plenty of optional text from all the different NPCs. And thankfully, we at least do have someone who's more helpful, but it doesn't help that they just divided just now. And so, yeah, okay, it looks like they sort of split their health too. But at least I got some damage in from that. I'll go ahead and do this to try and avoid any more splits. But yeah, so, like, I'm sure, like, I think this is the most, this game has the most dialogue, or non-optional dialogue that you could find. You know, I think it has even more than a Mass Effect series does. With, at least that's how it feels like to me, but then again, I don't normally voice all the lines of dialogue whenever I play these games. Oh, a treasure chest. Oh, and we got a Tira Bomb, the upgrade to Tira Bomb. Alzheimer's much? Oh. That's a new one. But yeah, so pretty much to get to Ruan, you just go through that beach a little, but there is more to explore, so I advise checking it out sometime. Actually, I think I remember might be a quest around here. Or at least something around here to check out. Ah, yeah, here we go. Ah! Somebody! He's been surrounded by walking sharks. I think those are even creepier than the ones that don't have feet. Help me! Oh no! Estelle! On it! Oh, well, I guess if I had to say, you know, how scary these monsters are, they're not as bad as the mad tree we found in that ruin, but they're still pretty creepy in my book. Just think how scary it'd be if actual sharks had feet and started walking around on land. Let's see. It's pretty much weak to all forms. And is unbelievably slow, but it has a powerful bite. But then again, since I have a craft here and a critical going, I'll go ahead and try and hurricane instead. Yeah, it got some decent damage, but sadly it wasn't enough. But yeah, so I really do think this game probably has more non-optional text than, you know, Mass Effect, which is pretty much the only game I can think of with a lot of text in it. Since if you consider the codex, you know, all the information you can read up on all that stuff there. You know, and so far, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky at least. I haven't played the other ones, but this does also have a lot of text as well. If you haven't checked out your books, all the different books you get, including the like for magic and tutorials and stuff like that. Whoa, phew, that's better. Yes, it looks like everything's okay now. He's not hurt, is he? Whoa, I thought I was done for this time. I just really missed becoming fish food. Wait, this time? Has this guy always been, you know, been surrounded by walking land sharks before? I hope that's not a normal occurrence. That's because you were here by yourself. What in the world were you doing? It's kinda complicated. I can't really talk about it. Uh-huh, well, it doesn't matter to me. You just need to stop wandering into dangerous places all alone. Next time, you might not be so lucky. Yeah, you're right. Today was a close call, and I've saved up some money. Yeah, I think it's time I splurged a little. So, what's the plan then? If we can, we should escort him back to town. No, it's okay. I'm fine with going down the coast road. See you later, and thanks. That's one easygoing guy. It looks like there was some reason he was here. I would hate to see him get into trouble again. But yeah, so always keep an eye out for the side quests. So it really does help to explore around whenever you get the chance. And I think there is something... Or maybe not. Guess it was just my imagination that something was over here, but yeah, so... yeah, so for the most part, there's a lot of text, but thankfully, like, some of it's optional, and they, in that prologue they kind of gave us before, we can check out that just later. And the prologue that they gave us before with kind of how they started us off in the tutorial was fairly nice, kind of gave us the rundown of what we needed to know. And okay, that's a really weird looking monster, which I would rather avoid if I can. But it doesn't look like I can. You can take my contents, but you can never take my freedom! Well, someone's having fun using old Braveheart references. Oh, apparently I also have to exterminate it. Oh, well, who knows how prepared I am for it, but I guess we'll take it out then. And we got the walking land sharks along with the fire plants. Oh joy. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So we got the stove plants, weak to water. We got the Jabba. Is that a take on Jabba the Hutt? Wow. And he's also weak to water. And they're also weak to water, so... Too bad I don't have a one that does an area of effect. But oh well. Let's see, Aqua Bleed. Since we have these guys and they cause confusion, I'll go ahead and target them first. And is Airstrike helpful at all? Not really. And neither is Fire that much either. So I think I'll just do a regular attack since that's sort of what he specializes in anyway. Oh, that's annoying. But that should take care of that. Oh, and apparently this guy does water too, even though he's weak to that. That doesn't really make much sense if you ask me. At least the stove plant's taken care of. But yeah, we're gonna focus on Jabba the Hutt now. And it's nice that we actually have a dedicated healer, so I don't have to use up his stealth for that. Now I'll just go ahead and have him attack to finish Jabba the Hutt off. Let's see. And then these guys can take some, so I'll go ahead and use those. And just finish it off with some attacks. So yeah, not too hard. You know, it probably does help to do all those side quests. And yeah, I guess when it does come to a game and having a lot of text, I don't mind it as much, as long as there's a use for it, and it's not just kind of fluff. You know, but... And at least we took care of that, so we should be almost there now. And yeah, so what... Oh, and let's see, what's this? Oh, the Genius Roll Academy. So we'll probably check that place out later. But for now, let's head to Ruan and get to the guild. But yeah, but of course, and for the most part, I do enjoy kind of the text they have here, since the stuff you don't need to learn or hear about is kind of fluff or, you know, tutorial mentioned, while everything else is for the story or building up the characters, which I always enjoy. Wow, so this is Ruan. This is one gorgeous city. The blue water and white buildings do make for a nice contrast. It certainly feels like a port city. Haha, well, it promises many varied things. There's a lighthouse not far from here in a little park on the coast. On the other side of town, there's a pretty neat-looking church, too. But the biggest attraction of all has to be the Langland Bridge. What's so special about it? It connects the north and south districts of the city, and more importantly, it's a drawbridge. A drawbridge, huh? Yeah, that might be interesting. The Bracer Guild is just past there in the middle of the main street, just in front of the bridge. Okay then, let's go there first. Well, here we are, right in front of the Bracer Guild. So let's go ahead and take care of our paperwork. Good afternoon. Huh? Where's the receptionist? Oh, hello there. Can I help you? Jean is currently in a meeting with a guest on the second floor. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but is there something I can help you with? Well, we're not here as customers or anything. Oh, the emblems. I see. So we're in the same business then. My name's Karna. I work here at the Ruan branch. Are you new in town? I don't recognize you. Yep, I'm Estella, Junior Bracer. Same goes for me. I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to meet you. Estelle and Joshua. That's right, you're the new kids from Roland then. You two were involved in some big to-do with Scheherazade and boys, weren't you? Well, I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. Were you expecting us? Yes, Jean told me about some promising up-and-comers. But I'm afraid you can't change assignment until he's available. Why not go sightseeing to kill some time until then? I suppose so. It beats sitting around and waiting. Totally with you. Oh, yeah. Would you want to hang out with us a little longer? We've only just met, and I would hate to just part so sunnily. Certainly. So long as I won't be a bother or get in your way. Woohoo! That settles it then. We can all go take in the sights of Ruan. And then we'll come back in a little bit. Sure. Have fun. Well, this seems like a good spot as any, so join us next time when we go ahead and explore the town of Ruan and all it has to offer before we come back to finally get started on Bracer work. Until then, have fun gaming.